So I feel like I shouldn't have to say this. I feel like it should just be a natural, like, knowing thing. But, like, if you can't emotionally regulate yourself, do not fucking talk to me. I do not have the emotional or mental capability to deal with someone who can't emotionally regulate themselves. Like, if you don't know how to handle your own emotions and your own feelings, then you should not be interacting with other people, point blank fucking period. I relate to people like this because I used to be like that, and I completely understand, like, when you end up in, like, an episode or whatever, and, you know, you're feeling really bad about life or, you know, whatever the situation is. I've been there. But, like, I would get so upset with people, and I would attack them because I felt like I was being attacked, but in reality, I wasn't being attacked. They were literally just setting a fucking boundary. And that's something you have to be aware of. Like, if someone sets a boundary with you and tells you, hey, I don't want to continue this conversation, like, you're stressing me out or whatever, we should talk about this later when you're more emotionally regulated, you should respect that. You should respect that boundary. If you can't respect that boundary, then you deserve to be blocked. I'm sorry, but I will block you because I'm not entertaining that. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm empathetic and I understand and I relate, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to sacrifice my own happiness and my own peace just because you are unhealed and don't know how to deal with your trauma or your negative mindset or your bad perspective, like whatever the fuck it is. At the end of the day, my peace is my biggest priority, and if you disrupt that peace, you're gone. Like, and I hate to be like that. Like, I feel so bad when I have to, like, block people, but, like, I'm not gonna sacrifice my own happiness for you. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, go to therapy. Go heal. Go do something about it. Don't sit here in my fucking DMs and act crazy and mad because I don't respond to you in a timely fashion. And then when I call out this behavior, then get even more mad at me and then attack me and be like, I didn't do anything wrong. That's just you not being emotionally aware and being self-aware enough to understand that your actions are not being well perceived by the person you're in contact with. And, like, you can't get upset with someone for putting a boundary. Like, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. Like, if I put a boundary, you're supposed to fucking respect it, not try to continue with, like, this argument that I already told you that I didn't want to fucking be a part of. Like, I told you I'm disengaging. I'm out. Like, peace out, Cub Scout. Like, I'm no longer engaging in this, like, toxic argument, and then you get even more upset. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. If you're going to take constructive criticism as personal attacks, and you're going to take boundaries as, like, a reason to be defensive and offensive, then you should not be interacting with other people. It's really simple as that. I'm sorry, but you don't get to tell people how they fucking feel. If I tell you I'm feeling overwhelmed by your actions and I give you a boundary, like, why do you think that disrespecting that boundary and continuing the argument is going to solve anything? It's not, because you're not participating in the correct way of, like, conflict resolution. Like, you're not. You're just making the situation worse, and now I have to block you. And that sucks because I didn't want to have to do that, but now I had no choice because you just kept going and going and going. I am not your fucking emotional punching bag. I am not your fucking therapist. And it is not my job or my responsibility to emotionally regulate you. That is your fucking job. Go to therapy, do the work, get help, and learn how to emotionally regulate yourself. And until that day comes and you learn how to heal, or at least attempt at healing, leave everyone the fuck alone. Other people have their own stressors. They have their own problems, their own things they're dealing with. You emotionally and mentally dumping on another person about your trauma and everything you're going through, like, it's fine to vent, but there's also, like, a limit. Like, if everything out of your mouth is how bad your life is, it's emotionally and mentally draining for the other person. Like, I should not be holding the weight of what you're going through, because that's not my fucking problem. That is a you fucking problem. Being anxiously attached is one thing. Another thing is to be passive aggressive and then get angry when you're not getting the results that you want. And then trying to act controlling and manipulative, emotionally manipulative with your statements. Like, no, we don't do that here. Sorry, but you will be fucking blocked. Like, I'm not tolerating that type of behavior. It's childish, it's immature, and we're all grown fucking adults here. And I'm sorry that you never were able to find the help that you needed to emotionally regulate yourself, but it's not my fucking problem. So, yeah.